Today's Stretch Flow is designed to help release and lengthen your lower back, hips, pelvis, and pelvic floor muscles to prepare your body for birth. If at any time you feel a sudden shortness of breath, dizziness, or pain anywhere, make sure you stop the exercises and book in with your healthcare provider. So making your way down onto the mat into an all fours position, knees out slightly wider than hips. I'm going to reach those arms long into puppy pose. So if that doesn't feel comfortable for you during the ends of your pregnancy, just prop down onto those elbows, relaxing that forehead down onto the ground. In this position, you want to feel that the sit bones are widening and that you're lengthening from the front to the back passage. So we want to take that inhale breath down into the pelvic bowl and then exhale out through the mouth. So really feeling that the pelvic floor here is lengthening and releasing. Focusing on directing that breath. 3 more breaths here. Just going to where your body will allow you today. One more breath in. And then exhale. All the air comes out. Making your way onto all fours, moving into cat-cow. So wrists directly under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to inhale as we lengthen and gaze forward. And then exhale, we're going to tuck that tailbone, scooping under and pressing the floor away. Inhale, lengthen. Feel the sit bones widen, pelvic floor relax. And then exhale, gently lifting up and in through the pelvic floor, giving baby a gentle hug towards the spine as we push the floor away. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale. A nice mobility movement for the spine as it can get quite stiff throughout pregnancy. Good. 3 more here. So we're going to exhale, press the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press. Inhale, as you lengthen, making sure you're not just sagging into the lower back, that you're finding length through the spine. Last one here. Exhale, press. And then inhale, lengthen. Gently coming forward with the left leg and moving it more so it's towards the outside of your mat. Hands are coming up. If you need support at home, by all means, grab onto the couch or a chair. And we're just going into a dynamic lunge. So by placing the foot on the outside of the mat, feet slightly turned out, we just get a gentle inner thigh lengthening as well. So we're going to exhale, zippering up as we lunge forward for that right thigh stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Just going to where your body's comfortable. Nice way to get in and open through the hips. Nearly there, 3 more. Always feeling like you're lengthening up towards the ceiling. So we keep that nice neutral spine. Here is the last one. Floating back to center. Making your way back down onto all fours, taking that left leg out to the side. And we're going into pelvic rock backs. So we're exhaling as we press back. Inhale, back to center. So the goal here is to not actually go as far as you can with tucking the tailbone. We want to keep that nice neutral spine position. So again, we get a nice inner thigh stretch on that left leg. Five, we are halfway. Still thinking of that gentle hug of the baby towards the spine. Last one here. So from here, coming down into a pigeon pose. If your belly is in the road, you can go into a nice modified position with the hips. If you're still comfortable in this position, extend that back leg. And rather than just collapsing forward onto the belly to keep that space, we want to think more about staying up tall and gently pivoting forward off the hips. So you can increase the stretch by just gently reaching over towards that left side, and that just intensifies the stretch through the left hip. So just taking a couple of nice inhale breaths through the nose, and then exhale, we're just melting into the stretch. We're not forcing it. There will be a modification that comes up for you of a figure 4 stretch in a chair if you cannot get into this position anymore, as your belly won't allow it. So please feel free to give that one a go. 2 more breaths here. Last one. Gently coming back to center, unraveling, and we'll just change sides. So from here, we're coming into that nice kneeling lunge where we take the foot off the mat, feet slightly turned out. Inhaling as we grow tall just to prepare, and then exhale, we're going to lunge forward, zippering up from pubic bone to belly button, hugging baby towards spine, and then inhale back to center. So we're going to stretch down the left front hip, as well as a nice gentle inner thigh stretch on that right side. In and just rocking through, just working in a range that feels comfortable to you. Don't want to feel like you're arching through the lower back. We're maintaining that beautiful neutral spine. Nearly there. Last one here, we're going to inhale and then exhale. Gently coming back to center. Right leg's going to go out to the side, hands come to the floor. Going into pelvic rock backs. So finding that nice neutral spine, wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Coming back only as far as you can without tucking that tailbone under. Exhale back. Halfway. Well done, nearly there. 2 more. Coming back to center. And then from here, coming into the pigeon pose, so right leg comes forward. And then just gently, if you want to intensify the stretch, we take a gentle walk to the right side and just lean over that right knee. Again, just making sure there is enough space for baby. So if at any time this feels too uncomfortable, do the modification that will come up in the chair. So just taking the breath in and out here, just melting into that stretch. Rather than collapsing down and compressing baby, we're just keeping a nice lengthened spine. And just pivoting off those hips to intensify that stretch. Well done. 3 more breaths here. The hips can get very, very tight throughout pregnancy to support the growing baby. So they do deserve some TLC. Last breath in and out here. And then slowly unraveling, making your way, sitting onto your bottom, and we'll go into some windshield wipers. So from here, we're just going to keep feet slightly a bit wider than the hips. We're going to exhale as we let them drop to one side. I like to gaze over to the opposite shoulder, inhale back to center, and then exhale opposite side. So again, it is important with your posture, even in this position, that you don't want to feel like you're collapsing onto bub. You want to feel like you've got nice lengthened spine, and that your gaze is looking forward, or up I should say. That'll just help keep your chest open. Inhale back to center, exhale. Just do 2 more to either side. And always think you're gently hugging bub to spine. 1 more to either side. Well done. Now the last position is coming up into a squat position, so a deep squat. Again, if this doesn't feel comfortable at the end of your pregnancy, there'll be a modification that comes up, and I will let you know when to change sides. So from here in the deep squat position, if you'd like to, you can gently rock side to side, gently pressing the elbows into the knees, whatever feels comfortable for you. Otherwise, if you want to stay still and really focus on breathing that breath into the pelvic bowl, feeling the pelvic floor relax and lengthen, and then exhaling out through the mouth. So for anyone late in their pregnancy who is experiencing any pelvic girdle pain or maybe some pelvic floor dysfunction symptoms, you will feel more comfortable in the side lie position modification that comes up. So please don't push it. If this doesn't feel comfortable for you, give the modification a try, as it'll still do the same job. You just do one side at a time, so you're not getting that downward pressure through the pelvic floor or the loading through that pelvis. So whatever feels comfortable, please listen to your body. So if you're down on your side, please change sides. And we are nearly finished here, so just a couple more breaths. Really try and keep the collarbones open, long through the crown of the head. We are nearly there. Again, even if this doesn't feel comfortable, like you're just feeling like you're fatiguing, feel free as well to sit on a yogi block or some pillows just to give you a bit of extra support. We'll just take 2 more breaths, really focusing that breath into the pelvis. And last breath here. And slowly making your way out of that position. Well done.